with the young... You look absolutely lovely. You look wonderful. How are you?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
Oh, you do. You look just
look
lovely.
good too.
Thank you very much indeed. I try my best. You know, I do a lot of the Pilates.
And what do you do to them?
I get the Pilates and I bend and stretch and I scoop.
You do?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I think that's what you do with the Pilates.
That's what I do.
How are you? You okay?
I'm good.
You did the film with Bill Murray.
You seem concerned.
I am concerned. I'm worried. I heard that you were going to the King Tut exhibit.
I did.
Did you go? Because I loved that.
I loved it. I took my son yesterday. We had the best time.
What age is your son?
He's 5.
Did he like it? Did he have a good time?
He did. You know, he's quite a little brainiac. So I got him the headset and the thing, and he just kept scooting in front of everybody and then standing there looking at all this stuff. And people kept saying to me, how old is he? I think he's 5. And they would look at me like,
see, I
what are you doing to him?
I like that. See, I got into that stuff very early as well, and look how well it turned out for me.
I see.
See, I've used my ancient Egyptology.
Yeah, good.
Do you like it? Are you interested?
I loved it. I was obsessed. You know, and the teeny little ones, the little tiny sarcophagus type things that were open, and
tiny little bodies inside.
Yeah, and they. Well, I like everyone saying this one held his liver.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with that, and I'd be like, honey, look, and inside it has the writing from the Book of the Dead, and I have that at home, and you know, we can look at it home. People look at me like, what are you doing to him?
With your 5-year-old?
Yeah.
What are you doing to him?
He likes it.
No, it's good. I
like it, and
you've got
fine.
You've got 2 kids.
I do, and I have a 2-month-old.
2-month-old? Mm-hmm. Jesus, what are you doing here? Are you getting any sleep?
I drag them around everywhere with me.
I like doing that. My son is 4, and I haven't taken him to any ancient Egyptian things or anything like that, but he's getting very cheeky now.
They say the most fantastic things.
I said to my son the other day, I have a surprise for you. He said, is it toys or food?
If it's not toys, you're pretty much, they don't care.
So what are your plans for your kids then? What do you think you'll do? What would you like them to be? You want them to go into show business?
I want them to be happy.
Right.
I don't care what they do, but, you know, I think he likes being a doctor right now. He's quite obsessed with his doctor kit.
I mean, an Egyptian doctor, maybe, do the Egypt doctor.
Then it doesn't really matter how he does it?
Well, yeah, because they're already dead. Of course, that's fantastic.
Yes.
I think that was the one that got away from me, the Egyptologist. I think I should have done that. Do you think would you have rather been something else than a movie
Well, I like
star?
the outfits. Lots of gold and headdresses and the snake
that's the
thing.
Egyptians. I'm talking about the Egyptologist. I want the little white coat and the mad hair. And they go, oh, is this...
look what I found.
Oh, look, I found this. I've been digging under the ground and I found...
Ooh, wow.
Yes, exactly that. Exactly
Love that.
Yes. Would you like...
I found the bottom.
The bottom of the mummy.
Yeah.
Have you ever been out there? Do you do a lot of traveling?
I haven't been to Egypt, but I do travel a lot.
What's your favourite place to go to? Your vacation destination?
My favourite place I've ever been is Tahiti. I'm just crazy about it.
Why? Why Tahiti? What's so great about it?
Well, because there's really not very many. You get there and almost no one is there.
I like that too.
I love that.
It's a bit like Scotland.
It's great. I love that. I loved when I went to Ireland. I loved it. I went on a bicycle tour. Now,
are you a heavy drinker? Because Ireland and Scotland are both good for that. Do you get drunk all the time?
Lots of boozy.
Yes.
Like lots. And you know, I'm Irish, so I went there and I used to think I'm so loud and I'm so aggressive and I have big opinions in the thing.
God
and then
bless
I
you.
went to Ireland and I went, no, I'm Irish.
Yeah. You're just amongst your own folk. Your family are from Ireland then? Did they come over?
Galway.
Galway.
Yeah, the whole people, the Galway people.
Are you a first generation?
No, but we're, you know, the Kelly, Patrick, Michael, and Sharon, so it was not,
that's true.
there's your first clue.
So there's not a Jewish family then? You're not the Jewish Irish, you're the...
We're the Irish
Irish. Irish. Where are you from? Where are you originally from here?
Pennsylvania.
What's it like there? I've never been there.
It's not like Ireland because it's not very too hilly until you get to the kind of the Pocono-ish area near New York, but
the Pocono is where the people go for the stand-up comedians. Oh, that's the Catskills.
But no, Poconos also. Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
Well, you know, once they have this comedic Hall of Fame.
Right.
And the first year they had it, they gave the award to George Burns, and they asked me to take him as his escort. which was quite marvelous. So it was all the comedians. So I had to go take George and tell a joke.
To all the comedians?
All the comedians. Oh, I was so nervous.
Yeah, they're a mean bunch when they get together.
They could be, but they were kind to me, praise God, because, you know, you stand up and you tell jokes. But thank God, and I was with George, who was so lovely. God rest him.
Yeah, he was a lovely man. Did you ever work with him in a movie?
No.
That's a shame. He would have been good in Basic Instinct.
He would have been. He would have been. Take off his clothes, he'd have been like a little turtle without his shell.
He could have done. We can't do that. George Burns is not around. You can't say stuff like that now. You can. But he could have been a red herring in the kind of lesbian murder scene. He could have been a herring. Do you do a lot of fishing?
I do.
Do you really?
I do. I love to fish. I'm
Really?
kind of mad about the fishing thing. I go back east and fish with my brother. We go.
What kind of fishing do you do?
I like the fly fishing thing.
So freshwater fishing with the casting.
I kind of like that.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that myself, actually.
I'm kind of love that. Fishing, golfing. I do all the things that kind of the boring. I like the boring sports.
Did you pick up the golfing when you were playing a lesbian in Basic Instinct?
It's kind of a lesbian sport.
I'm just saying.
I also like baseball. I do like
Very few lesbians
like a lot
in
of
baseball,
well, I do like a lot of the lesbian sports. I have to say.
Yeah.
I am a little heavy in the loafers. It's true if you think about it.
Heavy in the loafers. I've never heard that before.
It's a little bit. Yeah, but I can hit an 80-mile-an-hour hardball.
You know, I don't find that unattractive in a woman at all, I have to tell you.
I had a kind of a bad boyfriend, and I used to say to him, you know, I could put an ad in the paper that says, I golf, I fish, I cook, and I can hit a baseball. And I wouldn't even have to say that it's me. So you should stop giving me a hard time.
You should,
I just put an ad out.
Is the ad out? Where do I sign? Okay. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with Sharon Stone, everybody. Welcome back, my lovelies. I'm here with Sharon Stone. We were talking about fishing.
I'm here with Craig Ferguson.
Hi. I know. Well, you are. You are. Tell me about the... Do you go out diving as well? Do you ever go out the aquatic underwaters?
I keep getting all these parts in movies where I have to dive and swim.
The Sphere. I remember the Sphere movie. You were under the...
Go in airplanes and do all this crazy...
Tight costumes underwater.
If I get to wear a costume.
Yeah. It's okay though. Nobody's mind. You know?
Pay for going nude. I mean, I just really... It's too much.
No, we're fine with it. We're all good. Anybody got a problem? I'm good. We're all fine. Just get your kit off, get underwater, everything's fine.
Go. Do you wear underpants with your kilt?
No, never.
Okay.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. It's always... No, you can't. It's against the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever sing that song, You Can't Throw Your Granny Off a Bus?
I have sung that song?
Sing that.
Would you like to sing it now?
Yeah.
You can't throw your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't throw your granny off the bus. Oh, you can't throw your granny, cause she's your mommy's mammy. You can't throw your granny off a bus. Yes, absolutely, of course. Where on earth did you learn that song?
I told you I was kilt. Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe that you know that song. That's it. And you know about Scottish people not wearing stuff under their kilts, although you've done a bit of work like that yourself. Hello.
Okay.
I'll arrest you for smoking. Yes, I've seen the movie.
Okay.
So do you go out? Do you actually do it yourself? Do you go out and do the diving yourself?
Oh, I do. It's just too much. God. Yes, when I was little, I grew up in Pennsylvania, and
right.
you know, you have to learn to swim in Pennsylvania. It's a little like the creature from the Brown Lagoon, because you have to go to the lake in the morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. They take you on the horrible school bus. You go out there in the the bathing suits. Of course, when I was a kid, the bathing suit had the panel on the front.
A panel?
Yeah, like it's not a regular bathing suit like now where they're cut up like this.
Oh, yeah.
Then they had the thing like this.
Right.
And you go out there with your swim hat,
right,
in case, God knows what, some fish under the water you might...
Go for your hair.
Yeah. And we out there, it was just freezing, and I go out and you didn't want to get in the water, let alone how could you learn to swim? And it was so muddy and disgusting, and you go down by the water, and it's just like...
And I can see why that would make you want to take up diving in later life.
So of course I never learned to swim.
Right.
So later I decided, okay, I've just got to deal with this. This and Jaws, you never learn to swim because... So finally I thought, I'm learning to swim. So I decided I would become a deep sea rescue diver.
Really? You've
just
gone
in
through
one thing. I thought, I got the thing, and I thought, well, you can just learn to dive, and that's like 3 days.
Yeah, it's not long.
Or you can learn to become a deep sea rescue diver, and that's...
Do you wear the big brass helmet?
I did that in Sphere.
Oh, behave yourself.
We're talking here.
Yeah. No, you did in Sphere. You had the big turny thing.
I did.
Yeah.
So, in Sphere, I had to do that. And that, I said, okay, I can swim, I can do the diving, I'll do that. And then I get there to do it, and they're like, well, it's not what you do. And then they put you in, and some guy has to hold the top of your helmet because it's so heavy. And they put you down in the water because you have the lead shoes, and it's too heavy for you to do it yourself. And they hold your head as you go under the water, and you're thinking, what the hell was I thinking?
No.
Yes, we'll help you down, Miss Stone.
You don't want to be doing it.
And you're going down.
Tell me about the movie you got coming out.
This one.
Yeah.
The Broken Flowers.
Broken Flowers.
This is fantastic. Bill Murray, he's such
very
a
good,
genius.
I think he's got a future, Bill Murray.
He's a hell of a golfer.
Is he really?
Wow. But he's also a brilliant comedian and an amazing actor, and being with him was so marvelous. Oh my God. Every second you're learning so much.
Yeah. About golf?
Life, acting, everything. He's so tender and so talented in every little thing.
I don't want to hear how great Bill Murray is. That's enough.
Forget him. The movie is fantastic.
Yeah?
It genuinely is.
What's it about?
Great actors. It's about a guy who gets a letter, and the letter says that he has a son, a grown son, a teenager, and he's shocked, and he doesn't even know if it's real, but he realizes that he needs to go back in his life and determine where this kid may be, who could be the mother, but he's been quite a playboy. So he goes back and he meets these 5 women, and are any of them the mother of his child? He goes through this journey of his life.
And that's what the movie is?
And that's about the movie, and I'm
you're
one of the women. But there's amazing actresses in this film, so it's fantastic.
And all the time you did the show, did any actress afterwards, did you call her or go, listen, I felt some connection, would you like to go out on a date? Did you ever try?
There was one at the very beginning, and it worked out bad.
Actress or singer?
It was Sharon Stone.
Oh, Sharon Stone.
Yeah,
yeah. Wow, yeah.
And I had, I felt like, nothing ever happened. We just had dinner.
Right, you had dinner, and it's a flirtation.
Right. And she was very nice, and then she went away. But the whole time, I got to be honest, the whole time I was thinking about that scene in Basic
Oh,
Instinct.
my God, yes. Is she wearing underwear?
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, a physically beautiful woman, but you couldn't close the deal, so to speak. You didn't become her boyfriend. Was there no connection?
There was no real chemistry there. It was like, she was very nice.
Yes.
But then it was like, I think she felt awkward and I felt awkward. And I was like, well, that was great. And we shook hands and I dropped her at home.
Did you find yourself interviewing her?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I was like, so, and then what happened and stuff. It was kind of weird.
Just think she could have been Sharon Ferguson.
No, I think we both survived that quite well.